Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Windows 8 What's on My Start Screen. This is the 6th episode. So today I'm going to be showing you 5 apps from the Windows Store that are more or less suggestible in regards to productivity and somewhat entertainment. So our first app is called Sinrice Clock, and what this does is it's just more or less a clock and it substitutes as an alarm. If you come over here, first thing that you'll notice right here is there's a brightener. The reason why I'm guessing that is that if you're going to be going to sleep, chances are you don't want this thing on, but you just want it on enough to where you can see it, but you don't want it to disturb you. So if you look at here, it can go as dim as this or actually completely black. But even that, even if you have your application just dim like this, you can see it quite decently. If you go over to the settings, you can look at the clock, you can choose the size, the brightness, the color of it, the font, as well the hour, the 12-hour or the 24-hour, those that are in the European area, and the snooze length. If you go over here to the sunrise, this is completely something that I'm not quite sure about. I guess it has to do with the alarm as well, or possibly like the time. Over here to the alarms, you can actually add alarms and you can minus alarms. If I were to go ahead and click on here, I can go edit an alarm, and then I can name that alarm. I can turn it on. I could have the alarm set at a time. I could have it repeat. By having them white, you can see that it's on. Having them black means that they will not be on. So if you want them to be on, make sure that they're white. There's the alarm sounds that you can go ahead and choose from. You can't really customize your own. You just have to get from the presets the alarm value and also the sunrise off. And again, I think this has to do with the fact that it has part of an extension to the alarm, but not quite sure in my part. So once that is finished and set, it'll give you a time saying how long the alarm will be. So it's set for 9 hours and 12 minutes from now. So that's a cool app. I actually use this mostly every day of my life currently, and it's the best app that I know in regards to alarms, and I believe it costs $149. I'm not quite sure. Our next app is called Tile a File, and what this does is you can actually tile any file that you want to your start screen wherever you have them at. So if I were to go over here to the Windows 8 Pro and go over here to, I don't know, users, then to Joshua, and possibly to desktop, I can pick, pin a video. I can press open and tap to make this a tile. So I'll go ahead and tap that. I can name it. I'll put Kobe Bryant, and then I'll press pin to start, and we'll see what it does here. If we go over here, we can see that this tile has been pinned. I believe we can right click it and make it smaller. So that's pretty cool. So there's actually a thumbnail of that video. So that's pretty convenient too. So all you have to do is just navigate and search it for the particular file that you want, and then you're good. Our next app is called Product Key. What this does, it allows you to store all your product keys, all your activation things into the program right here. I believe it's an app that you can actually use and have it password protected. You can also back it up to the SkyDrive account of your choice. Also, if you wanted to, all you have to do is just press plus, and this comes up. You can press either operating systems or app. You can add a category. For instance, if this were to be Windows 8 Professional, all you have to do is just select the 64-bit depending on your key, then you can press in your key. You can do the activation date that you activated it. That way, if it's in regards to a warranty that you have, you can be sure that you know that you activated it on that day. Also, you can check too that it's not active yet, and then you can press save. Also, I do believe under settings you can set a password right here. Under settings, you can see that this says automatically sync when the application starts. So what it means by syncing is to the SkyDrive. Under categories, I believe you can also add categories. So that's pretty convenient. So if you guys have a bunch of papers, or you just can't remember the passwords and the activation keys from the top of your head, this would be a better ideal cloud-based program to go ahead and insert your keys. That way they're all organized. And I don't believe there's any worry about having to risk putting in the keys, since this is through your Microsoft account. So that's a pretty good app. So I hope you guys take care of that by using it. Our next app is called the YouTube MP3 and Videos Downloader. What you can do is you can actually download any video from YouTube. So if you guys been having a trouble time doing that, I would recommend using this program. For instance, if I were to go ahead and click on this video right here, all I have to do besides playing, just save the video or save the music. So if you guys do want a soundtrack that you usually find on YouTube, you can actually save the music and it'll be converted from a video to an MP3. So if I wanted to, I could save this video and then I get the choice of how I want to save it. So 720p would be ideal, and if I wanted to, I can actually save it into an MP3 player as well. So I'll try that just for fun. It's actually starting the download, and once it's finished, it should be able to go to a location which should be momentarily found once I go ahead and get this download started. So with the video actually downloaded successfully, you might want to go and click on this right here. It will actually remove it and make it go over there. I do believe there is a location for it, so if you want, let's go ahead and see where we can find it. So if I were to hit the Windows key, all I have to do is just go into my desktop, and from our desktop you can see under the libraries, if you click on music, there will be a folder created called YouTube Music, and it would be the same as in with videos. It would be called YouTube Videos. So if you click over here, you can see here that there's a video that you can
in some ways
see.
I think it's quite disappointing seeing these bars, because the gold is an exciting element. It has interesting chemistry.
So that video has actually been converted to an MP3 with no problem at all. It took about a good 3 minutes to download, depending on the internet speed that I had, and also it was a 6 to 8 minute video. That's a cool application. This would be more ideal for the RT since there are no third-party desktop applications that would be used with the RT version. However, there are third-party applications within the Windows 8 Pro version, but this is more convenient too because it has an easier interface to understand. So our next app is called Cut the Rope, and what this program is, it's a game, and we're all familiar with the Android and the iOS versions of it. However, this is based off of the Windows platform, so to me it has more of a seamless flow of performance going through it, so I haven't seen any choppiness or anything in regards to performance sluggishness. So if you press play, you can actually start by playing right here. You can press any of the ones that you want by starting, and then you go into this game. All you have to do is just cut the rope with either your finger or the mouse, and you can do this by cutting that and then going like that, and voila, there you have it. So you progress through the whole game by collecting all the 3 stars in a certain amount of time or a certain way, and you can go ahead and excel. However, this is the trial version, and so it would be best to note that you would have to buy this to go and further excel into the game to different levels. So it's a cool game. If you guys really like it, go ahead and download it. You can try it for free. Also, if you really like it even more, you can actually purchase it. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's basically it for the whole episode of 6 for what's on my start screen. If you guys like any of these apps, I would recommend you downloading them and using them for your productivity needs. And until next time, see you later, guys. All right, bye.